Hello and happy Tech Talk Tuesday to you. Welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. My name is Michael Damon, and today, of course, is Tech Talk Tuesday. Today, I am joined again by my daughter, Michaela. How are you today, Michaela?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Hello, everybody out there. Stop by. Let us know you're here. Can you hear us? Can you see us? All that good stuff we usually like to know and hear. So for today's episode, today's topic is about Facebook stories, and we're going to talk specifically about how to add a clickable link to your Facebook story. Now, there are a number of reasons why you might want to do this. Usually, everybody who's watching this has a business, in business, starting a business, but you need to be able to draw people to your offers, to your website, ask people to get their email address so that you can send them some information about what it is that you can do. And there are a number of ways to be able to do that, but we are used to doing that on our feeds, but we may not be used to doing that on our stories. So today I'm going to talk about how to add clickable links to your Facebook story for things like lead generation offers. Maybe you want to direct people to your website to learn more about a service that you provide, or to schedule a consultation or something like that. So stories are super popular. As I talked about a couple weeks ago, all these platforms are starving for content and they're doing whatever they can to get us to create stuff. So what I'm going to do today, because most of the times when I'm sharing from my story, and I know probably a lot of you, you're probably using your mobile devices. So I'm going to get set up here and talk about how to do this from your mobile device. I'll show you a couple of different ways. In the meantime, Michaela's going to take the screen here and she's going to talk about our social media power pack. We launched this last week and Michaela's going to show you what that looks like, talk about what that involves, and show you how to get a social media a social media power pack for you and for your business so that you can refresh your feed. So Kayla, can you go ahead and take over the screen there and share the social media power pack? All right, your screen is showing.
Awesome. Good morning, everyone. If you missed out on the last Tech Talk Tuesday last week, we launched our social media power pack. So, a brief reminder, this is a new service we have started. If you are interested in having it, where you can have your social media for 30 days, you can either have it sent to you or you can have us schedule it. Head on over to the website, wemergemedia.com. You can go right on the home page, click on yes, please save me, or you can click on services, and it is also the second option right here. This service will give you 30 days of social media posts, including some bonus offers that we have that are added into your 30 posts that you can post around. So the first one that we have is standard, where you will get all of the posts, but we will not post for you. Or you can get the standard and the post for me, and we will post them for you as well. Here are some of the designs that we have for this month. along with some bonus ones. And this is all found on the website. So if you are busy, but you know you got to get some stuff out there, feel free to get this service, a wonderful, wonderful service that you can have for an entire month each month with the new designs every month. So I hope that helps everyone.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Michaela, for that. And yes, so we know that social media is where it's at right now. That's where everybody goes. That's where everybody is all throughout the day and between when they're doing their important stuff. They're jumping on and off of social media. So it's important that you, as a business owner, has some presence and shows up in a number of different ways. If it's not through video, make sure you at least have some engaging posts that are going to be some conversation starters or at least adding some value to the people that are following you about what you can do for them and what your business does. So let's go ahead and jump into today's topic and talk about Facebook stories and how to add clickable links to your stories. As I mentioned, I'm going to do this from the mobile device, and then we will talk about some ideas on how you can use this, how you might want to incorporate this into your business. Now, typically, when you are on Instagram, you see all the time where people might have those stories and they'll be like swipe up, which takes you over to their offer. Instagram allows that swipe up feature for two ways. Either you're paying for an ad, which allows you to add a link on Instagram, or you are have a following of like 10,000 followers or more. Then they unlock that feature for you to be able to have that swipe up feature. So I'm sitting there going through today and I'm just like, how can we do this? I know more people are using Facebook stories. Is there a way to add a clickable link to Facebook story? So I started digging around and I found a way. It was right there, but it wasn't so right there. So I'm going to show you how to get to it. Let's take a real quick look here just to see before we get started who is here with us. Make sure our sound is good. Good morning, Wendy. Thank you for tuning in. Facebook is good. Our YouTube is good. Awake Joy, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Tech Talk. Hey, Jojo Pod, welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm assuming everybody can hear us. What's up, Crystal? Welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. You definitely need this Facebook story add-on. Yeah, let me tell you how to get that. And it's available. We can do it. We tested it and I have proof. So we're going to talk about that today. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Good morning. Welcome, Darrell, to tuning in. Loretta Camp, hey, Mom. Welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. We have Daphne here. What's up, Daphne? Daphne is also getting her social media power pack launched. Thank you for taking advantage of that service. And we have Rachel. Hello. Welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. All right, everybody. So let's go ahead. Oh, quick question. Crystal said, so is it a subscription at $99 a month? So here's the thing about the social media power pack, Crystal. We are going to give you 30 days worth of graphics, and a lot of those graphics are going to be branded for your business. You don't have to come back the next month to get new graphics if the ones that you have suit you fine. A lot of the graphics that we've been doing for people are branded, and they're branded around their services and products and things that they do on a regular basis. So they don't need to refresh. So you don't necessarily have to. If you would like to get new posts done, maybe there's some new things that you want to feature in your business. Maybe you decide that you want to do some kind of special theme or story. Like anytime you need to come back and do that, you can come back and do that. We do offer a service where we can post them and schedule them for you. Now, if that's something you want to set up on a monthly basis, we will be offering that service. But you can honestly buy a social media power pack once and use it for months if you want to. The only thing that's going to be different is every month we're going to do some holiday themed ones that are specific to that month. And we'll have that as an add-on pack. It won't be the $99 for that. It might be like a $20, $30 pack to get whatever the special ones are of the month. So that was a great question. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead now. We're going to be switching over to my mobile view. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you and click this, click that, and come over here. All right, so right now we are looking at my mobile phone and I am on Facebook. You can take a look here. I'm going to show you a number of different ways that you can get to this. I'm going to show you using the Facebook app that we might use through your business page. And then I'm going to talk about using the Facebook Business Suite app. I know some of you use the Facebook Business Suite app to post on Instagram and Facebook, and there's a little caveat to that. So I'm going to make sure that I show you that and explain how that works for you. So normally on our personal profiles, you have this option to come on here and to add to your story. Usually when you add to your story, there are a number of different things that you can create here on your personal page. So if you were to go through your gallery, you can choose an image from your gallery. and then you have some options of different things that you can add to it. We went shopping for outdoor. We're trying to find the clearance on the outdoor patio stuff, and we found this chair. So I thought I'd use this little picture of Michaela lounging, testing the lounger at Big Lots yesterday. But you can add an image, you can add a video. As you all know, we can add stickers and all this other stuff. Okay. So here you have the ability to add all these stickers, and I'm going through here and I'm just like, okay, like where can is there a thing here for links? And I didn't see anything here for links when I was on my personal page. So on your personal page, when you're posting to your story, you do not have access to this feature. So I'm like, okay, I can't do it there. Where might I be able to do it? So I then went over to my business page. So let me go ahead and search for We Merge Media. And now I'm on my business page. Let me just close that. So on my business page, again, you have the ability to add stories. I haven't been using stories on my business page at all, honestly, unless I posted it on Instagram and it posted through. But at this time, I went directly to Facebook and came over here and was just kind of playing around with the story feature. They're like, okay, I know I can add a story. So I clicked it. Again, you have access to a lot of the same features. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of click one of these videos here. So now I have access to this feature. Now you'll notice I still have the ability to add stickers, to add text, but there is also a little see more option here, which give me the ability to access more things. And one of the things that I noticed here was where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Button, button, button. You see the button one? Oh, wait, let me see. It was a button one. Let me make sure it doesn't come up here. Yeah, I had to go to the see more option. Then it asked me if I wanted to add a button. So let's see. Story. Oops. Let me go back. We have proof of this because we just recorded it. So let's go here. Okay, so yeah, that's because I can't do it there. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Go back, add to story. Did I choose the image last time? Let's see. See less. Interesting. Okay, so here's the scoop. There were two, before I jumped on here and went through this with you, I was going to show you a whole different method through the Business Suite app because I couldn't find it here. Now, Michaela, I'm not blind, right? You don't see what we saw before, do you?
I don't see it.
Before, when we clicked see more from the business page, it gave us the option to choose a button. And once we chose a button, that button allow us to link it. Now, I didn't find that this morning when I was looking at how to post because I was like, okay, let me do my third option that I originally was going to show you, which is using the Facebook Business Suite app. When I went to the Facebook Business Suite app and I clicked here to add, let's click that. Whoops. Let's go back home. To add a story, let's say I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this video here. You see on the top, I get this little link icon, and then I get the ability to put a website in. So if I was to go ahead and type wemergemedia.com in here, do done. Now what's going to happen, we're not going to see it on my end, but I'm going to show you the recording we captured earlier. When I post this to my story, it's going to give people who view this story a little option at the bottom of the screen to see more and to visit the website. So let me go ahead real quick and show you what that looks like. So let's just say this is what I want to post. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. It asks me here, do you want to share this story to Facebook and Instagram? But notice in the little blue section here, it says your Instagram story will not include the swipe up feature. You must have at least 10,000 Instagram followers. So at first I got super excited because I'm just like, I found a way to get around the swipe up feature on Instagram. I can just post my story here, add a link to it, and then that's going to carry through. But it's not going to work that way. So unless you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, that link, that swipe up option is not going to work on Instagram. You can still post and have your story go there, but just keep in mind that the people who are on Instagram are not going to get the swipe up option. So if your call to action in the video that you're posting or the image that you're posting says, hey, just swipe up to take advantage of this offer, it's not going to work for Instagram. It's only going to work on Facebook. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit share. We're going to just go ahead and let that share through. And if you want, you can actually go over to the Facebook Facebook page for We Merge Media. As soon as this is done, click on the story, and you'll be able to see that little button at the bottom of the screen. Michaela, when it comes up, if you can go ahead and check yours, we're going to see if it's any different. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that to post, because I noticed that it takes maybe a couple minutes longer than the time that it says that it's ready to actually post the story, I'm going to show you the video that we tested with earlier. So let me pull up the message from Michaela. Okay, so here she went through the story, and you see she has, here we go, right here. Let me pause it. So it's not the first one, but it's the second one. Let me go back so you can make sure you catch that. So she went to the story. I had 2 stories posted this morning. First story post shows, and then here you have the last one where you see that see more button. So when people click that see more button, that's what's going to allow them to be able to get to the link, to whatever link you add in. So let's go back to the story once and just see if we're able to test it here. When I was testing it before, because I'm the one who posted it, can't see the see more button. Only you guys can see the see more button because you're not a manager of the page. So let me just refresh real quick and go to the stories, view story. Okay, so that's the first story. Oh, the next one didn't post yet. So let me know, Kayla, when you see that. But what happens is once you use that feature, it's going to allow you to be able to put whatever link you put inside of there. It's going to make that active, so people can then click to see more and then go through to it. So let me just take a look to see. I did it. Okay, cool. And I just saw that. So I'm not crazy. We're not crazy. We have social proof.
I went back on and I saw it on my other business account under mute.
You saw the buttons?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the We Merge Media story now.
Interesting. So I don't know what's going on, why it keeps changing, but it works. And Rachel said that she does have it. She did it and she saw it. I'm not crazy. Thank you. I'm so glad you tuned in for Tech Talk Tuesday today, because I'm just like, I totally came on here not ready to show you the button way, because the button way didn't show up this morning until Kayla and I was testing it again. So I was like, okay, you got to go through the Business Suite app. You got to do this and do that. So to recap and to make this easier for you, let's go back. So yes, you can post a clickable link in your story on Facebook through your business page. So not your personal page, but through your business page. Now, if you're not using Facebook business pages, you should be. And one of the reasons why you should be using it is because of the advanced features that you get on a Facebook business page that aren't available on your personal page. You get access to analytical data, you get access to the ad features, and then you get access to things like adding links to your stories, which you don't get to do on your personal page. Now, I do know a lot of people love to post their on their personal page because you get more engagement. I understand. And I took a break from the business pages for that reason too. But here's the thing to keep in mind, and this is really going to be the thing that I'm going to be hammering home for people, is that as business owners, it's important that you have information about the people who are reacting and responsive to your content. And in order for you to know who that is, you need to have data. So in order to get the most out of social media from the business perspective and to have that data to inform your decisions about what kind of content you want to make, what you should do more of and what you should do less of, you're going to want to start using these business pitch profiles. Even today, I went over to my TikTok because I've been experimenting with TikTok finally after not wanting to use it for a long time, and saw that I could convert my TikTok profile from personal to business. Switched it over to business and had access to all kind of features that weren't showing on the personal. So that's one thing I want to keep in mind, is like use the business pages so that you have access to the data and the advanced features. So again, adding clickable links to your Facebook stories, go to your business page. Once you are there, go ahead to create story. And when you create your story, you'll see that option to either use a button. So if you choose the button option, that's going to give you a link if that's there, or use the Facebook Business Suite app. I love using the Facebook's Business Suite app. We use it for clients a lot because it allows you to cross post. So I don't have to log into Instagram. I don't have to log into then Facebook to post in 2 places. I can go to Facebook Business Suite, open up that page and post. So if you're on Facebook Business Suite and you want to add a clickable link, create your story, and then you'll see that option that look like a little chain icon. And that's going to allow you to be able to add your link in there. And then once people see it, they'll get that button down below to be able to do that. So I have a good question here. Let me answer this question. Jojo Pa says, does a business page cost? Great question. I would say no. It's free to create a business page. It's free to post on a business page, and it's free to use all the advanced features of a business page. The thing that costs when you're on the business pages is, of course, if you're going to do any advertising or if you want to boost your post. Those features aren't available on your personal page, but on your business page, you do have the ability to pay to have those things seen by more people. A lot of people left pages alone because they were used to that stuff being free. So it used to be like everybody who followed your page for the most part would see whatever you posted. Facebook changed their algorithms because you know how platforms do. They need to make money. They want to make money, and they switched it up so that if you want more people to see your content, you have to pay for ads to get it seen. So some people don't like using those because they don't show it to everybody. But again, as I mentioned, if you have to be doing some advertising in your business to grow at some point. And it gives you the ability to use that and to get the data on the people who are interacting with your page. So great question. Rachel says she just got TikTok as well. Did you convert it over to the business? Because I was today years old when I found out that I could switch that over to business. I had no clue. So that's going to be cool. And I'm going to be playing around with that. So that's it for today. I feel like I should do, just because we had that messy transition, I want to walk through the process with you one more time to show you how to go ahead and add that clickable link. And then we'll be done with our show. If you have any questions at all, just feel free to post them in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and get those answered for you. So let me go ahead and share a screen real quick and make sure that I give you a nice clean tutorial again on how to access that. So let me go here, share my page. Okay, cool. So I'm back on my mobile phone. Let's see, we're going to go over to our We Merge Media page. And once you're on your page, this is going through the app. Now, I'm going to check and see if that if that button is here. So if you were to create a story, I'm going to go ahead and click this Las Vegas video. Let's just check. Okay, no button, no button, no button. Okay, cool. All right. So it may not be there. Go to your Facebook Business Suite app. So it's free app, Facebook Business Suite in your app store. Let's go to my page here. I'm going to click story. And then I'm going to choose what it is I want to post on my story. What do I want to add a link to? And then I have this chain link at the top. Then I can put my website, or if you have a lead generating offer, maybe you want to send people to download like a free ebook or something like that, so that they can download that ebook and get on your email list. You can put that link to something there. So again, you would just go ahead and put your link in there, hit done, mergemedia.com. There we go. Put done. If you want to add some additional text to here, hello, everybody, Las Vegas. You can put your text. You can still play around and add your stickers and all that other good stuff. You can put that on there. And then it's going to ask you, where do you want to share it? Again, you have the option to choose between your Facebook page or your Instagram page. But if you don't have 10,000 followers on Instagram, the link won't work. So you can choose how you want to post that, and then you just go ahead and publish it. Now, one more thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to stories is letting you know how long stories last. Stories are like only last 24 hours. So whatever it is that you post, it's only going to show in that story for 24 hours, and then it's going to expire. So keep that in mind, that whatever you post is not going to be there forever. You can save them and archive them, but it's not going to be there forever. It's only going to last for 24 hours. So I'm going to be playing around with this for over the next few weeks. You're going to start seeing more stories on the We Merge Media page, and playing around with the different links and see if this is going to be a great strategy to be able to build up some leads. If you have questions about what we talked about today, just comment below, let us know. We'll be more than happy to be able to answer them at any point. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube Live right now on multiple pages. If you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. And when you subscribe, you'll get notified every time we have these new shows coming out. So anything that I missed, Kayla, anything you wanted to bring up or cover?
I think that was everything.
All right, cool. It's awesome. So let's just take a real quick look at the comments. You two are so not like the smarter. Is there a link for the social media pack? Yes. Thank you for that reminder. So go to wemergemedia.com And right away on the homepage, you'll see Social Media Power Pack there, and that'll take you right over to the page. That will get you all set with 30 posts plus the bonus posts, some motivational quotes, and those sorts of things that you can use all throughout the month. Rotate them, use them on Instagram, use them on your Facebook, and use them to build value and starting conversations and connections with people. That's what we're making them for. So awesome. Thank you for tuning in for Tech Talk Tuesday, everybody. Appreciate it. Jojo Pa, you're quite welcome. Stories, that's their stories. Yep, 24 hours. They only last for 24 hours. So keep in mind, whatever you're posting in there, you post it and then it's going to go away. Well, look at that. So Wendy says she just changed her TikTok over to the business. You see all those features? Like they give you all kind of stuff that they don't give you on a personal. So cool. I'm glad that we found that helpful. All right, everybody. What's up, Auntie? So hello. Welcome to Tech Talk. That's our episode for today. We look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday on Tech Talk. If you have some ideas or some stuff that you're struggling with that you want us to talk about, that you want us to cover, comment and let us know because we would love to be able to have some ideas about things that are pressing for you. What are some things that we can talk about that are pressing for you? Last but not least, I also want to let you know, if you have some young adults in your life who are venturing into adulthood on their own for the first time, Michaela has a YouTube channel called Let's Talk About It. And why don't you tell them what Let's Talk About It is, Kayla, so that they can refer that and pass that on to their
Of
other
course.
channels.
So Let's Talk About It is a YouTube channel I started to mostly reach out to people around my age, young adults, but it's also good for anyone who's older as well, I've learned. Where I'll talk about any financial things, things about life, things we might encounter when it comes to like cars or rent or buying, stuff like that, college, life in general. Just a way so no one feels like it's just them going through something and it's like a real conversation that's had. And I'll be sharing like my own personal experience and what I've encountered or realized going through this new journey of having my own space and making money and having to budget everything like that. So that was one of the videos I made was financial organization. And I had a couple people tell me that they never even thought of doing like a weekly budget to see what has to be paid when and everything like that. So please go check that out. A new video gets posted every Friday.
Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a link to Let's Talk About It in the comments here. It's on Facebook too. So there's a Facebook page for Let's Talk About It. So if you're a Facebook page user and not necessarily a YouTube person, you can still tune into the episodes there. So we'll make sure that we post those links. So that's our show. We'll talk to you next week. If you have, again, any ideas of stuff that you want us to cover, just let us know and we'll be more than happy to cover those topics for you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get those links copied and then we will see you on Tuesday next week. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.